Hello, sports fans, and welcome to the Scott Sports 101 Thursday Night Football postgame show and Thanksgiving Day postgame show. The New Orleans Saints beat the Atlanta Falcons 31 to 17 tonight at Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. The Saints jumped out to an early 7-3 lead, and they never let up in this game. And it was, I think, 17-3 at halftime, and then there were two more touchdown scores, both scores by both teams, and the New Orleans Saints sealed it in the fourth quarter when they went up 31-17 and on their last touchdown. And the Falcons tried to battle back, but they just could not. And this was just, things just did not go the Falcons' way, and Matt Ryan just was not good. He did have 477 yards, 21 of 37 carries, and 3 touchdowns, and one interception. And I got to tell you, it just for the Saints though, Drew Brees, he gets the game ball. 15 of 22 carries, 171 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 1 interception. So Drew Brees, you get the game ball, and the Scott Sports 101 turkey leg as well. So it's just the Saints they get another win, and they'll take on their next opponent next week. And Atlanta just have to really bounce back and really from this and really look at their mistakes and try to win one next week. Now, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna go over all the early game, the other two games. The Chicago Bears beat the Detroit Lions at Ford Field in Detroit, 23-16, and Detroit jumped out to the early 17 lead. They were up 13-7 in the third, and Chicago just battled back and just won the game. And for Detroit, it just wasn't. They just ended up letting it slip, and they go to 4-7. Chicago goes to 6-4. So this was a big win for the Bears. The Dallas Cowboys beat the Washington Redskins today, 31-23 in Big D, and both teams are now 5-5. And Dak Prescott, Chase Daniel got the game ball for the Bears, and he was 16 of 22 carries, 289 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Now, Dallas just had a heck of a game. Washington tried to battle back, but they just could not. But it was Dallas. Things just went their way, and Dak Prescott got the game ball and the turkey leg for Dallas for that game. And my brother-in-law and I took the same 3 teams, so we are both 2-1 right now on our picks. So here are the rest of them on Sunday. And Dak Prescott got the game ball and the turkey leg, with this being a special Thanksgiving Day edition. And I just want to. This really went Dallas's way, and Washington will just have to try to figure out a way to win next week. And it was just a great game for the Cowboys and for the Redskins today, and we do have more football coming up on Sunday. You're not going to get the picks yet, but I will tell you what it is. Jacksonville will take on Buffalo at Ralph Wilson Stadium in New York. Baltimore will take on Oakland at MG Stadium in Baltimore. Tampa Bay will take on San Francisco at Raymond Jamestown Stadium in Tampa Bay. Philadelphia will take on the Giants in New York at MetLife Stadium. Cleveland, the Browns take on Cincinnati and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. New England will face the Jets in New York and in New York City. I think it's at MetLife. At the other stadium in New York. I can't remember the name of it, but I'll let you know on Sunday. Carolina will face Seattle and I believe that's in Carolina. It's at Bank of America Stadium. Indianapolis will square off against the Miami Dolphins in Indianapolis. The LA Chargers will face the Arizona Cardinals. I think that's in Arizona. Pittsburgh will face Denver in Denver. Minnesota will be playing Green Bay, and Monday Night Football, the Houston Texans will take on the Tennessee Titans. So, and I think that Giants Philadelphia game is the Sunday night game. I'll let you know. But that's the games that will be taking place on Sunday and on Monday. And this has just been a whirlwind day today. It's just been a great Thanksgiving, and I really hope that you had a great Thanksgiving today with your family and friends. And so, don't forget to tune in and watch Ohio State take on Michigan this Saturday in the Big College rivalry. I talked about that earlier. And, well, I just feel that all three of these games were great games today. And they just were very interesting games as well. So, it's going to be an interesting week of football. Well, that is just about going to wrap it up for the Scott Sports 101 Monday Night Football post-game show. Well, actually, Thursday Night Football and Special Thanksgiving Day edition post-game show, excuse me. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving with family and friends, and I hope that you ate a lot, that you didn't eat too much turkey, and just let's have a joyous holiday season. And I'll be back on Sunday with Scott Sports 101 NFL Football Sunday, and for the late game, for the early game post-game show and late game pregame show, my guest will be my brother-in-law, Eric Hoyle. But until then, always remember, be a team player each and every day in every way possible. So long, everybody. 3, 2, 1. I'm done.